If you're interested in Chime, in this video, I'm gonna show you some of the advanced settings of the Chime. And the first, we're gonna introduce the zone. And the sensor is one of the very important factors that determines the reliability of the whole system. So the Chime comes with advanced zone attribute settings which allow users to configure the settings of each zone to meet the specific requirement. So we go to the zone attribute. Okay. Dial and test this is so this is door sensor is 12. I'm going to change the settings of the door sensor. So the zone number is 12. Go to OK. Now from this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and go to zone attribute. Okay, here you need to enter the zone number you want to tweak the settings. For example, I gonna change the settings of zone 1, 2. Click OK. And then the first option is activate and disable. So the next function is the defense line. You can choose the first 0 defense line, and the 1 defense line, and 2 defense line. So what's the meaning of the defense line? So basically, I explain to you, 0 defense line means the panic zones, file zones. And these zones can work 24 hours. It cannot be disarmed by users. So in any time a smoke detector is triggered, the alarm panel will set off the alarm. And the next is first defense line. The 1 defense line is the internal defense line. So when sensor choose this group one defense line, and it means the sensor is installed indoor. So when people moving around the home and the alarm panel is in stay on status, triggering the sensor will not set alarm off. The 2 defense line is the pyramid zone. So pyramid group. So which means the detector works pyramid function. So when you are on the system and away on the system and stay on the system, the sensor works. So now we choose the default one defense line. Okay, so here you can choose the sensor type. So here is 10 door sensor. For example, you can choose to front door, back door, side door, window door, glasses door, shock, yard door, garage, lobby, bedroom, back room, others, doorbell. So if you wanted to customize the name of the sensor, you can use the smartphone app to customize it, or send a text message to define the name of the zone. So it's quite useful. Here we choose the 24 doorbell because we want to test it. So we choose 24 doorbell, and we already changed the sensor type. Okay, exit. Okay, and panic doorbell. Click OK to confirm. So once we change the type of the sensor, and the function of sensor is also changed. For example, if I want the door sensor making doorbell if the door is open, then we can go to the zone attribute and choose the 24 doorbell. I'm going to show you the doorbell function. Here you see the door contact, right? And I'm going to trigger the sensor. See, instead of triggering the alarm, the door sensor will know. The door sensor becomes a doorbell, and you can also change the settings of PLR motion sensor. For example, you install the PLR motion sensor in front of the door, and if you have visitor, the PLR motion sensor will automatically trigger the sensor. Then the alarm panel will making the doorbell function. I think this feature is quite useful. Yeah. So you will instantly know if you have a visitor. So the next, I'm going to show you some other attributes of this zone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zone attribute, OK. 使用这是中 12 defense line. Here we switch it back to the original 10 door, and the next, alarm delay off. This is the alarm delay setting. Alarm delay means when sensor is triggered, the alarm panel will delay, for example, 50 seconds time before triggering the alarm. Zone chime off, so we're gonna enable the zone chime. So what's the function of zone chime? We're gonna test it. Zone chime, when the detector, when GTAG alarm system in disarm status, triggering the sensor will making the chime sound. Now I have turned the function on. I'm going to trigger the door sensor, so you hear what the chime is. So when I trigger the door sensor, the alarm panel will make chime sound. See, and making sure the alarm panel is in disarm status. Okay, this chime function, chime. The next we go to so we still go to the zone function and enable to the 1, 2. Okay. The next, you will see a small sensor function. Small sensor, means this function means when you turn this function on. For example, we turn it on, and making tone train is off, and click OK. When you turn the small sensor function on, the alarm panel will detect the status of the magnetic door contact sensor. For example, if the door is still open, users want to arm the alarm system, then go out. The alarm system will remind users to close the door, and the alarm panel will tell you which door is open, is not ready. So let's gonna test it. And now I have door sensor in my hand. Right, we give it door sensor now. Right, here's door sensor, and as you see, I'm trying to already shows door sensor open. And now I'm going to put it back. Now it disappears. I see door sensor is open. Okay, I'm going to try to arm the alarm panel. Now when I try to arm the alarm panel making sound, and the LCD shows me door sensor open, and also it tells me the 12 door sensor. So it tells me which door sensor is still open. So we need to check before I arm the alarm panel. So I put it back. Now I'm going to arm it. So I can arm it successfully this time because I close the door. This function very useful because sometimes we forget to close the door or close the windows before we leave in the home, but we leave these doors, windows open, so the intruders can sneak in. Therefore, if you got a system, but the system will a lot of work because the doors and the windows are open. Okay. This is the advanced setting of this is the some attribute settings of the G.